Yo, folks, happy Saturday. Hope you're all having a fine weekend. How are we doing today? Alright. Welcome, everybody. Hello. Okay, I don't mean to start this off with, like, a heavy topic, but... So I think I told you guys, family member was in the hospital. It's, my dad. He's been making a great recovery, though. And... he's been making even more of a recovery today, which is great. And yeah, I'm just really glad to see like everything go smoothly. That, you know, helps put my mind at ease. Yeah, so I didn't want to do like a long stream, like, you know, I don't know, like a full playthrough or something. Potentially, like, I don't know. I was thinking maybe we play Kurohyou at some point, but not today. Like, I'm still... It's kind of an uncertain period at the moment because, you know, like they have visiting hours and I have to like keep that in mind. So I have to be mindful of what I stream. So Fear and Hunger is something that is very, thankfully, it's very like easy to work with. You can potentially stop at any time without having to worry. So yeah, if I don't like stream anything that's, you know, extensive for the time being, this is why. Just to like, you know, let you guys know. But yeah. Other than that, all is well. And thank you guys. Thank you for the good wishes. I really, really appreciate it. You'll be writing while keeping the stream in the background. Hell yeah, dude. What better stream to have in the background than a game that has dongs all over the place? Trail's first chapter is too pricey in my country thanks to no regional pricing. That sucks, dude. Yeah, it has no regional pricing for me as well, unfortunately. But I mean, I imagine you have it worse than I do. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Really appreciate the kind words. Thank you. And, you know, my dad actually suspects that this happened. Okay, I'm not sure if I said, like, what happened with him exactly. He's like, I don't know what you call it in English. Basically, like, an upper part of his spine was a bit too tight, right? So the doctor was like, did you, like, get hit by something? Like, did you fall? Did you, like, you know, that kind of thing? My dad was like, no, like, nothing of the sort happened. So, my dad did some thinking, and he thought maybe what happened was, like, wrong usage of some of the stuff at the gym. So, his suspicion is with the, you know, like the squat deadlifts, I think is what you call them. You're supposed to like put the iron or like the pipe on your shoulders, right? Like as you do it. He might have maybe like rested the thing on his neck like a few times, I'm not sure. But he suspects that's what happened. Yeah, because he can't think of anything else. I mean, the doctor did tell him in general that sitting long hours, which he does because he works in an office, he thought maybe like that's also like a factor. But more than likely, it might be like the, you know, the wrong use of gym tools. So, yeah, like, you know, just a reminder, if you guys ever go to the gym or you're thinking of going to the gym, you know, take that shit seriously. Like, you don't want to, like, you know, move something wrong, or you don't want to, like, just use a tool wrong, right? Like, it could cost you something like this. Yeah. It is, Stefano. Like, honestly, that's one reason I've always been sort of, like, intimidated by the gym. I know it sounds stupid to say, but you hear about people, you know, having injuries or pain for life because of, you know, just, like, wrong use of gym tools. But, yeah, I guess also another reminder, you know, you guys know me, I'm not the most healthy person out there, so... But I'm trying, right? I'm trying. So, you know, like, you don't have to go all in at once, just like, you know, baby steps. It really goes a long way. Whether it's food, whether it's exercise, you know, like whatever it is. Like one step at a time, it all counts, right? Yeah, I'm also thinking of like just sticking with dumbbells or like no equipment exercises, like, I don't know, push-ups or whatnot. Yeah, food is definitely a huge part. Like, your nutrition comes from them after all. People put too much pressure on themselves to perform. I have used dumbbells at home and moved up very gradually on reps and weights. Yeah, that's very good advice. Like, it's very easy to feel pressured that, you know, oh, like, I have to do something right now. I have to see results within a week. I have to see, like, some change within a month or whatever. But, and like, you know, this takes time for it to sink in. It's not like something you might immediately realize or come to terms with, but this is supposed to be like a lifestyle kind of thing, you know? Like, don't rush things. Don't rush nutrition. Don't rush exercises. But at the same time, you don't want to, like, fall behind. As long as you're taking steps, you know, that's what matters. Once you get ripped, you should take off your shirt, RGG Pro Tag style, every stream. Or just make, like, a video intro. Yeah, see you guys in, like, 12 years. God, dude, I've neglected my body so hard. It's not even funny. But yeah, I'm trying, like, in the past couple of years. Yo, Liquid, we're just talking about, like, nutrition and, like, staying fit, because I was talking about my dad, like, coming out of surgery. Jeff Nippard. Haven't heard of him, but I'll try to keep that in mind. I'm nodding my head as I'm drinking a Monster after my home workout. Well, hey, you worked out. You know? Thank you, Liquid. If you were to get a back tattoo, what would you get? I have a fire answer to that. The Somiya tattoo. And don't tell me that's not fire. Yo, Lionellis. No, thank you for the kind words, and thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate it. You know, I feel like sincerity and, like, having, like, heart-to-heart is not common enough, or, like, not appreciated enough. So I just want to tell you guys, like, I really do appreciate you all being here, like, taking time out of your, you know, precious day to watch this bald-ass dude play a game or two. And just, you know, all around being chill people, you know, talking about whatever, games or otherwise. It really, I appreciate it. We've been on the run for a few days without food. The fear and hunger will consume us. Yeah, it's the trail speech. They injected that into me. Haven't watched you in some time. I come back and see my man bald. I've gotten that a lot the past few days. You have no idea. Like, I swear to God, every 5 minutes. Oh my God, you're bald? Oh my God, Bald Leon 7. Oh my God, Shimano. Oh my... Agent 47. And the best one, Andrew Tate. Damn, guys, come on. Hell yeah, RE2 safe room theme. You can't go wrong with that. Why are you bald? I just felt like it. Yeah, I've gotten all kinds of comparisons. Oh, you guys should have seen it. Yeah, the RGG Summit is close. Thank you, Toasty. Man, this week is so packed. Between, like, some real-life stuff and also the streams and events. By the way, I assume nobody in chat knows, but I'm pretty sure Tokyo Game Show does not have, like, a conventional stream where they announce games back-to-back, like, you know, Gamescom or Summer Game Fest. But they do have stuff like, for example, like, one day they'll dedicate a stream for, like, say, Resident Evil. That's gonna happen, by the way. That's gonna be on, like, the 27th or the 28th. I think TGS is on the 24th. So, If any announcements happen, it probably will be during that day. Yeah, specific shows. Okay, well, yeah, that makes it harder to follow, so I'm just probably going to not stream those at all. Yeah, sleep event. You tune in until like they sound the horns and oh my god, Resident Evil Outbreak Remaster. Surely it's not gonna happen, right? Okay, I'm seeing a pattern in chat. The game we're talking about today is not an RGG game. Just to like put that out there. But it is a hard game, and it is a disgusting game. So, I guess it's also a horror game. What game? Let's jump into it right now, why don't we? We've been yapping long enough. You guys might recognize it by the music now. Mario 3? Bro. Okay, let me fix the chat. So, does anybody recognize that? Those in the Discord already know. They know. Okay, so hold on. This doesn't work. I have to use a different kind of capture. That's fine. There we go. Do you enjoy side-scroller beat-em-ups? I enjoy them, but I don't like go out of my way for them. By the way, as you can see, censored edition because this game is vile. It's that vile. Yeah, if you never heard of it, that is. If you know it, then you know everything there is to know. Get ready to get demonetized. Well, let's hope the censor stream, the censor patch, does its job. Alright, welcome everybody. We are playing Fear and Hunger Termina. If you never heard of this game, it's an RPG Maker game that actually garnered a lot of traction ever since its release. It's horror. Yeah, it's horror. I'm sure there's more words to describe it, but yeah. Let's start a new game. Okay, who do we pick? So you have Levy, I think his name is. He's an ex-soldier, only 18 years old. Having fought in war since he was 13, ex-soldier excels at ranged combat and has a great aim with most firearms. Occultist. What was her name again? I forgot. The occultist focuses on the creative use of otherworldly powers. While not as strong with harmful and defensive skills, her abilities are no less impressive when properly used. Doctor. 28. The doctor's skill set is mainly focused in curing different status ailments and analyzing the possible weaknesses in enemy anatomy. Mechanic. The mechanic is adept at crafting her own makeshift weapons and traps, along with mechanical skills. She also understands more complicated machinery. Yellow Mage. Contrary to other priests' beliefs, Yellow Mages don't dedicate their lives to worship. Yellow Mages use otherworldly powers only to their own benefit and to further their own agenda. Botanist. The botanist's knowledge covers a wide variety of plants and herbs. She can create mixtures with strong healing properties, or alternatively, she can use her knowledge to create potent poisons. Thug. Boxer. Life in an underground boxing ring has taught the boxer how to deal with opponents barehanded. The boxer excels at close quarters combat. Journalist. Having covered wars, coup d'etats, and other disasters, the journalist has picked up various skills that help her survive. Persuasion skills definitely not being last on that list. I'm gonna assume, because you guys are, well, you're gonna say this guy, but I don't know. You can't really go wrong. Everybody has like something they excel at. So like this guy starts with a gun, for example. She can revive dead bodies to fight for her. This guy can analyze bodies, and I haven't used them much, so I don't know much about him. She can open like mechanical doors, and she starts with a pretty good weapon as well. I have barely played this guy. She can create heals, even though she's she's on a wheelchair. But she's the only one that can basically make the heals that she does, and poisons. But I almost never use poisons. Marco, I mean, it's straight to the point. This guy just like punches people. Like he's very good at it. He can also make him into like an evasion tank. He will dodge a shit ton, and he might even have 2 turns in a row. It's pretty good. And she starts with a pistol as well, and I guess she has persuasion skills. Persuasion skills, the problem with those is if you don't know where you can use them, they're useless. But if you do know where to use them, they will save you. Evasion tank, yeah, cold steel moment. Aura farming, yeah, look at him. I'd say Don is the worst because he doesn't have anything special. Yeah, that lines up. Okay, well... should we go with wheelchair girl? Fuck it. Okay, so you have easy, normal, hard. I'm gonna go with normal. Oh, really, Lion? What the heck is this? Skip the character history? You know what? Let's read it. It's like an audiobook. No. The soothing sound of the rail tracks. You're not used to such peaceful and tranquil atmosphere. You can't help but let your mind wander. You reminisce what has led you to this point in life. Really makes you think. You remember moths, blue noctuid moths to be precise. As your first memory as a child. You and your twin sister sitting in the backyard, illuminated by the cold blue hue of the moon. Instances where it was just the 2 of you, sharing a moment, were rare. That is probably why those moments matter to you the most. You and your twin sister were born at the strike of midnight, at the turning point of months. Thus you were born with different birth signs. Yeah, I'm playing with mouse and keyboard. Well, you only need a keyboard, really, for this. One was born with a shadowed soul, and one with a radiating soul. Since that moment, it was evident that the 2 of you would lead very different paths in life, just as predicted. You were the polar opposites of each other from very early on. You were fragile and weak in build, whereas your sister, Rayla, was an active and adventurous child that could have easily been an athlete if she just chose so. You stuck indoors reading books for most of your time. Your sister spent her time outside making friends with other kids of the neighborhood. Despite your differences, you took solace from each other in the strict religious household you grew up in. One thing was common between the 2 of you. You both wanted out of the ever-watching eye of your parents and their religious dogma. You found escapism from the nature and botanism. Your sister, also being academically gifted, took interest in sciences. She would dedicate her time to new sciences that centered around advanced engineering and top-of-the-line technology. Her taking interest in the academia did irk you a little bit, as if she had stepped into your territory. Give in to jealousy and try to outdo her in science, or just stick to botanism? I'm gonna go with this. You decided to concentrate on your own doings instead of giving in to the jealousy, and it quickly bared fruit. You learned undergrowth awareness. I forget what that does. So based on what you pick from your backstory, you get like abilities or items, which is pretty cool. While occupying yourself with the world of botanism, your sister would often quietly join your reading sessions, burying herself into her own books. Despite your differences, these reading sessions really created a strong bond between the 2 of you. During your high school years, a disaster struck. You suffered multiple small strokes in a short period of time and was left bedridden. Naturally, you were terrified by what could have been causing this. Your parents first turned to religious healers for aid, but nothing seemed to work. Your sister tried to persuade them to seek out modern doctors, but your parents were slow to react to her pleas. After getting no results, your parents finally gave in, but it was too late at that point. The diagnosis was that you had an abnormality of the spinal cord that affected the blood flow and its supply. You underwent a long operation in hopes of fixing the issue, but unfortunately things didn't go well and you were bound for a wheelchair for the unseeable future. If something had been done sooner, maybe things could have been different. What followed was an intense period during which you tried many different medical treatments, all for nothing. There was no escaping the wheelchair. Your legs did have some minor function, but they were left far too weak to carry your weight properly. The world felt like such an unfair and hostile place after all you had gone through. All this just further created contrast between you and your sister. You couldn't help but be envious of her. Her life seemed to roll forward without hiccups of any kind, whereas you struggled with each step you took, quite literally. Nevertheless, the two of you continued, if not on the same path, then on the same lane at the very least. You both entered the same university in Bremen. Naturally, you were studying botanism and natural sciences, and your sister studied new computer sciences and engineering. You both were tremendously relieved. You had finally moved out of your parents' sphere of influence. Like always, you and Rayla were the polar opposites. Why would have things been any different in the university? You had trouble getting acquainted with other students, but your sister, on the other hand, was already leading the student council and was even getting very familiar with one of the university professors. Try to steal the affection of the professor, concentrate on your own studies, expose the professor to his superiors. I'm just gonna focus on my studies. Advanced botanism. I think that is the best option, actually, because this skill basically allows you to craft more healing items, so, you know. I played the first Fear and Hunger, yes, but to be honest, it didn't capture me the same way this game did. Just as you expected, your sister and the professor had an obvious connection. You were not sure whether you felt jealous for the fact that your sister garnered the attention from the opposite sex or that someone else was forming a connection with her. Either way, you didn't think too much about it. It wasn't all bad anyway, as you made good friends with the professor through your sister. Your student life continued smoothly. You were constantly ranked top of your class, and the nature seemed to lift its veil of secrets the further you go into your studies. Your sister did even better at school. Apparently, she was practically a genius in her field. She took part in a special student exchange program between the Bremen Empire and the Eastern Union. She would get to see the world while you were stuck on your laurels. Nothing new, there you pondered. In any case, the time had come for you to choose where you would specialize in your botanical studies. What is this game? Don't worry, you're about to find out. I know there's a lot of reading right now, but we're almost done. This is just like the intro. Skin Bible, Venushka. So, there's like multiple like deities in this. This is one of them. Each book, I think, gives you like a different usage. And I forgot, honestly, like what they do. Each of them. You graduated, started on your own research in botanism while also working at the biggest greenhouse in Bremen. What should have been a brand new start in life felt more like you falling into place to gather moss, living your life through your sister's amazing tales. Yeah, Lion, I think that's why I like it more. I do see the appeal of the first one, though. It has more of a berserk vibe than this game. Her research abroad seemed to open many doors for her. The Eastern Union hired her to work in top secret facilities around the Central Europa. You would receive letters from her frequently, always from a different country. She could never fully reveal what she worked on, but she did say that despite working for the army, her inventions would be for the better of mankind, not for war. It all sounded incredible, and you were genuinely happy for her, really. Only the letters came to a halt all of a sudden. You wouldn't hear from Rayla for months. After 6 months, your parents got information that Rayla had been accused of treason. She had committed serious crimes against Bremen Empire. That's at least the official story. By the time you heard of this, she had already been in an undisclosed Bremen prison for months. You felt helpless. There wasn't much you could do. The next time you heard of her was when you read news about a terrorist group called Nameless Liberty Underground breaking her free from prison. What had your sister gotten herself into? A terrorist organization? The news really bothered you. You had definitely heard of the Nameless Liberty Underground before, but where? Then you remembered it. The professor Rayla had been seeing during her school years had mentioned the organization in a passing comment. You returned to the university to confront the professor, only to find out that she had been executed several months prior. He too had been accused of treason and had been sentenced to be hanged in the middle of a battlefield. Something weird was definitely going on. You got to search through his office and found several letters from Rayla. Apparently the two had been in a letter correspondence long after Rayla graduated. In the last letter from her, Rayla had cryptic writings about a cube. Eastern Union had been desperately trying to replicate the cube, but to no avail, whatever that meant. Yo, manlet? Rayla was worried that the operation in Prehevel was what Kaiser of Bremen Empire was after. So Kaiser, this dude, is this game's main antagonist, I suppose. There is still time before he could get here. I still have time. Those were Rayla's last words. Upon further investigation, you found that Prehevel was a medium-sized city in the country of Bohemia. That is the last known location of your sister, and that is where you decided to head without delay. With a real adventure ahead of you, how did you prepare for the trip? Okay, so this is something that everybody can choose. Like all the characters. I'm gonna say... heals. Well, I don't think you can go wrong. Well, this might be the worst option, like a book. You could get something really good, like a save. You need books to save in this, like specific books. If you don't have those books, you can't save. So if you die, you're back to zero. Food is important because I think it affects how much damage you deal. Like the more you're hungry, the less damage you deal. So I'm gonna go with herbs. Perfect. You felt tense since the moment you embarked on this journey. Every night you'd see nightmares. Right. This you can kind of skip. So basically, after this, everyone you play as will fall asleep. And there's like a bit of an intro. We can go through it. Just to like give you guys an idea. So... a bit of a spoiler, but, you know, I'm sure most of you don't care. That girl is actually her sister. And no matter who you play as, you will see that girl. You felt like someone was watching you. Was that your sister? Use the C quick key to get... right, so this is Olivia. She's a wheelchair character. And you can do that. You have to do this to get up and down stairs. Glass vial. Useless. Two shillings. Okay, but that's just money. I did play the game before, yes. 4 shillings. لعبت اكسبيديشن ايه موجود البث كامل في القناة الثانية. Butterfly. This place, it's not the train anymore. Uh-oh. So you can already see his dong is censored. This game has a big thing for monster dongs. Yeah, the base game, you know, you can see them. But we're streaming on YouTube, so... I've been looking for you everywhere, janitor. Just where did you think you ran off to? Don't you understand the hurry we're in? I don't understand. The eyes of the janitor bulge out from their sockets as his expression intensifies. No one expects you to. You're a stupid fucking human after all. Now get your ass back to the workbench. This is your last chance. Next time it's punishing time. Alright. Get busy. We got a tight deadline. If you don't make it, I'll have to make the next batch of cubes out of your back skin. Alright, dude. Sheesh. What you googling at? There's nothing to see here. Eyes on the cubes. Work, or I'll rip those eyes out of your pretty face. Girl in pink. Silence. The janitor is screaming at the girl in pink. The girl, she's your sister, Ryla. There's no mistaking it. You wonder what you should do. Why is Rayla here? Why is she playing the part? She's assembling these cubes like told to. Use the directional keys to assemble the cubes. What is this game and why is it so difficult? Yes, it's an RPG game that is notorious for how difficult it is. I'll give you an example that I mentioned earlier. You cannot save unless you have a specific book. If you die, you restart from the beginning. I usually hate games like this, but this game was addicting to me and I don't know why. Rayla, what's going on here? She gives you a faint smile. Oh. Oh shit. Hey buddy. Run, Olivia. Your head hurts. You feel like you're losing your mind. What's going on? Who are these people? Oh, I forgot to mention. In combat, you can lose your limbs permanently. Well, I think you can reattach them through like specific ways, but I forgot how to. But if you lose your hand, you know. Yeah. Ah, there you are. Mysterious person. A mysterious person greets you in a monotonous voice. Got you pulled out from that nasty place. You were going deep into that rabbit hole. Now you're safe under the beautiful green hue of the moon. Welcome to the Moon Tower. What's going on? That is what I'm here for. To explain the situation you're currently facing. To explain the great once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that has befallen within your grasp. Since our words could not possibly reach my master, I speak in his behalf. And who might my master be? Well, for now, let's just say that he's the delinquent one. Rur. The trickster moon god. How the hell do you pronounce that? Rear? Rur? It's a word. You might want to put a gore warning for the stream. Well, I did type most disgusting game, so people should probably be aware of that. And me, you can call me Perkele. I'm just a humble servant of his celestial majesty. Rare. Okay, thank you. Have you had successful runs? Yes, I beat the game either once or twice. You're the dreamer. He is the dream. My master has invited 14 of you to join us in this jubilee of cosmic proportions. 14 candidates, but only one true victor. The festival of Termina is upon us. What is this festival of Termina? I know, Matthew, but I don't have a thumbnail for this stream, so people should see that I'm playing something that's not Yakuza. It is a festival to give you, the humans, a peek to grandeur and a chance to reach for illustrious heights. The festival to end all festivals. This must be all very confusing to you. I won't burden you with any more information at this very moment. Just head towards the tower. That is all you need to know for now. I will gladly answer questions once you get there. But until that, let us meet again under the moonlight. Alright. You wake up suddenly. Was it all just a dream? Even your sister? The train, it seems to have stopped. So basically, to explain this, just, you know, without complications, because they will tell us later. What's essentially happening here is that we're in a Hunger Games sort of situation. This train has 14 people, and there's like this game going on by this like deity, where we either have to kill each other, or we have to use manipulation so that on the third day, it's just us left to be the victor of the game. I think the volume is too quiet once you go in. Let me raise it. Combat manual, pre-level map, sick. Okay, our first survivor. The man in the suit is talking to himself. He seems to be completely lost in his own thoughts. So this guy is called Tanaka. He's Japanese. And he's a meme character. He's like the easiest one to die, basically. A lot of situations you end up in, he's gonna like die. So there's a challenge in this game where like you keep everybody alive by the end of the game. And there's, you know, the opposite where everybody dies except you, or hell, maybe even you as well. Yeah, there's like different outcomes. But yeah, Tanaka's a businessman. Man with checkered pants, so that must be the best course of action for now. You interrupt the discussion. Girl with the pigtails. Oh, the sleeping beauty woke up. Thank goodness there were some people still around. Yep, still around. We were kind of waiting for you, actually. Man with checkered pants. You must be just as clueless as the rest of us. The train left us all here, at the outskirts of the city. All the train personnel, everyone, gone. No explanations. This sounds like a mystery movie. It's a mystery, alright. We decided to stay and wait here for a while. Someone has to come for the train sooner or later. So if you're not in a hurry, I recommend just going back inside and try to relax. What's your name anyway? Introduce yourself. Let's not be an asshole. My name is Marina. Older gentleman, you can call me August. Woman with the brown jacket. Karen Sauer, a journalist on duty. قناتي الثانية اكتب ديفل ليون 8 بتحصلها. وإذا ما حصلتها قناتي الرئيسية روحها وانزل تحت شوية بتحصلها. Hey, I'm Henrik. That's the blonde man. And this mystic gentleman over here is Osa. It was Osa, right? Silence. Silly man. I thought you were referring to Yakuza 5. Guys, come on. I'm pretty sure it was. We were the first to wake up. Before we came out, we were talking about this... You saw the weird nightmare too, right? You saw a dream too? Not only me. Get this, we all saw the same nightmare. The moon, the girl in a pink dress, the festival of Termina. Really creepy, isn't it? Not this talk again. We should have asked that army pig, the Bremen pig. He was in a way too much of a hurry to leave. I bet he knew something. This smells like a sadistic army experiment. Sounds exactly like something Bremen army would be a part of. They had similar I always struggle with this word. Hallucinogens experimented on war prisoners. Now that the war is over, they have to get their guinea pigs elsewhere. Man with checkered pants says, I wish I had your capacity in Feist, but I really have a hard time believing every conspiracy theory floating around. I'm a journalist. I've covered wars, you know. I don't need some flaky, eye-patched foreigner telling me what's possible and what's not. You haven't seen what I've seen during these past few years. I've covered wars too, you know. All men and women for the past decade or two have covered wars. What's your point again? I've seen my fair share of hallucinogens and as a doctor, and I can tell from a first-hand experience that there are no known chemicals that can create visions that vivid. Especially visions that are identical with this many people. You can feel the tension rising between these two people. I take it we're done here. As much as I'd like it, I don't have time to play happy campers with you people. I have a job to do. Which way is the city? I did stream this on the other channel before, actually, but I'm like, you know what? I kind of feel like playing it again. Look up there over the forest top. Can you see the tower standing erect in the mist? That tower marks the center of Prehavel. You can hike through the forest to get there. It's not that far away. Why is my favorite Yakuza content creator playing this game? Well, okay, this is something you might not know. This is a Yakuza game. Alright then. If I see anyone, I'll let them know you guys are waiting here. Have fun finding a scoop from that sleepy town. You know where to find us if anything comes up. What are you gonna do? Shrugs. Wait here, I guess. I'm not in a hurry. Day 1. Okay, well, here we are. So this guy didn't introduce himself, and the girl up there also did not do that. Marco is a quiet guy. Curly-haired man, introduce yourself. He can just attack, like, straight up. You might be wondering, like, what happens as well. If you attack somebody here immediately, once you finish the fight, somebody's going to, like, grab you, and they'll basically tie you up and put you in the train. And what that does, I believe, is the days will keep passing, and you may die of starvation or something like that, or you're gonna lose the game, basically, because, you know, you need to do something by day 3, or, yeah, day 4. He doesn't seem to be interested in small talk. Unlucky. Salaryman, good afternoon. It's Kida Tanaka. Good to make your acquaintance. It's really troublesome. What has come of our train trip? I'm not entirely certain what to do. I have some urgent business at the city. Should I go on foot or wait for the train to continue? Go on foot, he's probably gonna die. So, wait at the train. Maybe I'll do that, yes. I actually forget if he waits or not. Nice day, isn't it? A bit foggy, true enough. It's peaceful in its own right, don't you think? I agree. Okay. So there's 2 paths you can go right off the bat. Up there and down here. Green herb, you can loot stuff, like plants. There are some pretty hidden spots as well, but if you, like, find stuff, it's pretty handy. The woodsman. Well, I don't know, to be honest. I'm gonna ignore him probably until I get a good weapon. Turnip. Meat pie. Okay, food. Sick. Wheat flour. Flour. Blue herb. Do you have to kill everyone? No ending where everyone lives? I think there is an ending where everyone lives except yourself. Like, you have to die. But everybody? I'm not sure. I don't think so. You search the box for anything useful. A booby trap. Golden... that's a mushroom. Rotten meat on a platter. Why not? Let's take it. There are maggots crawling inside the piece. Ew. A carrot. Yeah, well... it probably is worth saying. Like, the title does say it. But this game is pretty... extreme, let's say. Oh god, the Kiwami jokes are coming. But I do mean it, like gore, like sexual violence, stuff like that. So just, you know, just be ready for that. Lavender. Blue herb. Isn't killing all the sulfur ending? I forget. There's a lot that I forgot. Green herb. Nettle. So the blue herb is the one that heals you, not green like Resident Evil. Mushrooms. Poison hemlock. Yo, Matthew! Thank you for the generous 5 gifted subs, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it, thank you. Always a pleasure, sir. The mist slowly creeps from the deeper woods. Tanaka, bro! I told you to stay in the train! Uh-oh. What is that? What on earth is going on? They're dead. This village reminds me of RE4, like the beginning village. Because also in the beginning of OG RE4, you find like a body, like, hung on the wall with like a pitchfork. Pretty wild. Hacked off arm. Okay. Green herb. Pretty sure there's something around here too. Wild daga. RE4 if it took place in the Czech Republic. There you go. The sound design in this is really good. I'm not sure if you guys can, like, hear the stuff. But I did set the volume to pretty high, so you should be hearing it. Yo, sip. There is the first encounter. Termina is upon us. Getting the fuck out of here, bro. So that dude, you'd actually need his head for a sub-quest, like a side quest. But he's also pretty tough. So unless we have like a good weapon or like maybe teammates or whatever, we should not fight him. But also he has an axe, which can dismember you. If you lose like an arm or a leg, that could be very bad. The doorway is boarded up from the outside. Is it to keep something in? It looks like someone is standing still in the darkness. Uh-oh. Is a pacifist run of this game possible? That's a good question. I don't know, actually. Yes, you can lose limbs. Permanent loss. Unless you follow a specific thing. I think somebody said like a certain deity gets it back for you with a ritual. 9mm bullets. A striking smell of mold fills the damp cottage. Ew. A bloody toilet hole. Bloody toilet hole. Goddamn. The seatings are covered in blood. And all kinds of wonderful things. Why the fuck would you jump in, bro? The smell is beyond anything you've experienced before. The smell brings up immediate gag reflex. There's absolutely nothing inside except the previously mentioned... Yeah. Wait, basic laboratory equipment. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna do something. Oh, we got a bone saw, nice. So with the bone saw, you can saw the head off of enemies. And you might think, what the fuck, like, what would you do that for? If you offer heads to, like, this certain ritual circle, you will get perk points that allow you to get abilities. Each 5 heads is 1 perk point. Okay, this guy is something of a boss. But the solution to this guy is funnier than you would think. Let's give it a try. He's pretty fucking quick. A man with a pigskin gas mask is pursuing you furiously. Hold on, I don't want to start a fight. Your words are in vain. The man is clearly out for blood. Is there sanity? Yes, you have a mind meter. Actually, no. Mind is more of like your magic meter. I'm not sure if it also functions as a sanity meter. But yeah. Okay, so. Your first instinct is like either, oh shit, I'm dead, or attack. But all you have to do to beat this guy is talk. Breathe. Breathe. He tried talking to the masked man, but his words are muffled by the gas mask. Breathe. What was that? Breathe, breathe. He's trying to answer you, but he cannot make any sense of his words because of the mask. Breathe. What was that? Can you repeat that again? Breathe, breathe. He's trying to answer you, but cannot make any sense of the words because of the mask. What was that? Breathe, breathe, breathe! Vile is losing his cool because of your lack of understanding. Furiously, he lifts his mask. The mask seems to have melted on his face partially, but underneath it, you can see a row of sharp teeth grimacing at you. Oh shit, I forgot about this mechanic. So, let's assume we win this. He's going to like spray gas and kill himself. That's the play. If you fail this, you basically get injured, so... Or you get hit with whatever is about to happen. I don't know which one to go with. Heads. Tails. No more talking. Only the vile survive. Did I do it? Rur, take me! What? Oh shit, we failed that. Oh. I think we may have done it. Breathe, breathe. No! We fucked up! Ow! We can't run. Fuck. Well, fellas, I think that's a GG. Olivia was defeated. The coin toss might be my least favorite mechanic, because that's legitimately just RNG. Run's dead, yeah. But no worries. If you skip stuff, it goes by pretty quick. GG, thanks for the stream. Yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. Okay. Well, the good thing about this is that the boxes RNG also reset. So you know what that means? You can actually get lucky and get some really good loot at the beginning. Yeah, this game is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Okay, we got a helmet. Thank you, Leon. If you skip the intro, how do you get the starting perks? So hold on. Right, so what happens is, you have a backstory and then an intro. If you go past the backstory, you save. So that if you die, you can just come back without choosing all the choices again. That's what happened. But yeah, if you skip the background as well, then I think you skip the perks. Yeah, when I last played this, I think I played Marco, but I might have switched it up in the same stream. Okay. I think you can just skip this from the beginning. I should have said, like, I'm in a hurry. Marco and Olivia, I see. Damn, good memory, chat. I thought maybe I played Marina last time, but I guess not. I was having a difficult time in the first dungeon of Persona 4, but this is a whole nother level. It really is, yeah. I haven't heard of that game. Hmm. 2D horror, I see. I'm surprised you're not playing Marco. I did think about it, but I feel like it was the most obvious choice, you know? I wanted to switch it up. I need to be going, there we go. Okay. Lavender. Paprika. Egg. Blue herb. A lot of food this time around. If you skip the backstory, it randomizes your skills. Oh, I see. 2 shillings. Paprika. Persona is a funny franchise. The first dungeon is always the hardest, and you get stronger and stronger as the game goes on. I love Persona, but I feel like it should progress opposite, where it starts easy but gets brutal. Yeah, I see what you mean. What would you guys say about SMT then? Is it the opposite or is it like that too? Because for me on SMT 5, I think it was the same thing. The beginning was brutal, but as I went on, it became easier. Tanaka, no, stay back! Actually, yeah, true. SMT does sort of stay difficult going through. Especially thanks to the super bosses that I fought. Actually, does SMT3 have super bosses as well? I assume it does, maybe? There is the woodsman. Oh, they all have super bosses? Okay. So نور هلا. Duct tape? Okay, should we try again? Swear to God, if I fail again. Alright, asshole. Come on. Oh wait, I could run. I just... Man, I'm so washed. It's been so long. Okay. Talk. What was that? What was that? Yeah. Just go with the first thing. Heads, please. Yes! Only the vial. Pesticide is leaking from the canister constantly. Vial took a good breather of his own pesticide without his mask on. Cough, cough. He's coughing blood. Olivia was victorious. Easy clap. Beat him. No reaction from the foul man. Lifeless eyes beneath the mask remain cloudy. You find the cloth fragment. I wish I had the bone saw. I think his head is needed for that quest. So yeah, this guy is one of the few enemies, I think, that you can talk to and, like, defeat them that way. Oh shit. So, there is a party member I can recruit pretty early on. But getting there might be a bit difficult. I'll try, though. Axe. Nice. No. Oh yeah, you also have like a party talk thing. You can like check on them, see what they're thinking of the current room, current whatever. I always forget to use it though, unfortunately. Okay, that's a big boost. Red herb. Yeah, Abella. What is this game about? So, you're on a train with 13 other people. All of you are now wrapped up in the same... Like, all of you have the same nightmare collectively. And this nightmare tells you that all of you should basically kill each other. Whether it's directly, indirectly, manipulation. But the most important part is that at the last day, there has to be only one person standing. But the thing is, most of those people on the train are actually nice people. So it's like, man, what do I do here? You know? Okay, I think there's... Oh, shit. Okay, these enemies are not too bad, but they're still fast. Oh, fuck. Okay. A headless creature slowly approaches you. Holy shit! Olivia! Oh, damn. Yakuza 5 moment? Oh, okay. No, not the vomit. Fuck, I'm poisoned. Okay, nice. Yeah, these enemies are not too bad. But they do poison you, so... Oh, I think it's just for the fight. Oh, I forgot to mention. Every character, it's randomized. You start the game with a certain phobia. That basically just gives you a debuff towards certain things. Okay. So right here, we can get like a party member immediately. Like usually, it takes a bit of time or like some effort. Yeah, wheelchair queen. A smell of rot strikes immediately upon opening the hatch. There she is. Oh. It's you. You were on that train too, right? I found this hatch. A hatch in the middle of nowhere? Seems a bit suspicious, no? Interesting, at the very least. How about we hop in and see what's under there? You have to be at least a little bit curious. Let's check it out. That's the spirit. So you don't actually have to check it out, but you can. Wow, this place is incredible. I heard the Eastern Union had a big underground networks around Prehevel, but I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, it's quite something. This is exciting. Let's go deeper. Oi, we haven't introduced ourselves yet, have we? I'm Abella. Nice to meet you. You don't get to say a word, but I'll be traveling with you for a while now. Okay. Party talk. Abella, building a bunker like this must have taken time. This is not something that was made overnight. I'd even go as far as to say that this place predates the Great War quite a bit. What could be the purpose of these tunnels? They're far too narrow for transporting troops. The technology doesn't look like it would have something... It would have obvious militaristic purposes. It's super fascinating, isn't it? How is she able to use a ladder? Well, like this. Same way you go up the stairs. You have to, like, take off the wheelchair. Like, you know... The only question you would have is, like, how does she transport the wheelchair down? So I guess, like, I don't know, she drops it down. But other than that, you do actually manually have to, like, get off the wheelchair. For heights and shit. Another part I don't like so much, but if you find a chest, it's a coin toss whether or not you find something. Fuck. It's empty. Crawl only run. I'm pretty sure somebody tried to do that. It's like a video challenge. Pressure plate. Gasoline canister. Yeah, the whole thing about this game is that it's not fair. Like, it tells you in your face, it's not fair. Honestly, like, I ended up using a mod that gives you saves anytime, and also makes it so that coin tosses are guaranteed. When you do that, it becomes more enjoyable, but if you like difficult experiences, or for you know... Again, I generally speaking, I don't enjoy, like, super difficult games. But this game does something for me, and I don't know what it is. Yo, resource. Nah, bro, we can't kill Tanaka. He's the MVP, dude. I would use the coin toss mod. I might cave, to be honest. Well, we'll see. Yeah, coin toss, like, literally. By the way, there is a certain threshold here in the tunnel. If we walk through it, Tanaka's gonna die. Should we? We still haven't crossed that line, but it's close. It's up here. Coming from D&D coin tosses don't affect me. Well, there you go. Total Tanaka death. Okay. Listen, resource. This is gonna be for the views, okay? Tanaka, I'm sorry, buddy. So if you cross... See that hat on the far right? If you go... Basically, if you cross to the 7, he dies. That's how it works. You will see him die, like here. You know what? Should we... Should we do our boy like that? I don't know. He's just a Japanese businessman, like... No. No. Alright. Toss a coin. Alright, let's make a poll. He dies. He lives. Kind of curious to see what you guys pick. Oh my goodness, 50-50? No way. Oh, 50. Damn, it's actually close. Guys, come on, Tanaka. You want to do Tanaka like that? Who the hell is Tanaka? He is like the biggest meme character in this game because it's so easy for him to die. And the characters dying or not affects the ending, basically. But Tanaka specifically has so many ways that he could die. Like, it's so easy for him to die. Compared to the other characters. Oh my god, it's actually close. 51%. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bit of a delay, but that's fine. Well, sorry, chat. Looks like he gets to live. We're gonna check elsewhere. Olivia's starting to feel hungry. For now. I'm actually not sure what other death triggers he has. I might trigger one without realizing it, but we'll see. Let's go back to the village. Not today, Tanaka. Okay. We should be able to overpower, like, most villagers now. But we still should have some caution. Also, what the... Oh, she's still poisoned! I just noticed. Oh my god. Poison. I think we need... Oh. White vial. Let's feed her mushrooms too. Oh, she's not that hungry. That's... whatever. Okay, heal. Okay, we can craft a better heal. Condensed blue. I forgot what these two others do. Yeah, you have a hunger meter as well. It is called Fear and Hunger. Ooh, meat mallet. That is a good weapon. But I have an axe, and Abella has a pretty good weapon as well, the wrench. Wait, let's see what skills she has. So she has a special skill with the wrench. She tosses the wrench. But honestly, I'm gonna give her the mallet. Okay. Vial's body despawns. Oh, does it? I didn't check. Well, we didn't see it. The refrigerator is leaking dirty water. You find a white vial. That's actually good. I know how it sounds, but it's good. Charred black matter. Lone candle. Wheat flour, beer. Wait a minute, this ain't Kiwami 3. Okay, so, see? Stairs. Okay, please! Yes, 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 yes. Thorned ring. Makes you immune to poison. That's great. The freaking cat jam, dude. Oh! There's something funny as well. It's an Olivia special. If you're going down the stairs on a wheelchair and there's an enemy downstairs, I think you get like an advantage in combat or some shit. It's so, like, funny. That's the wheelchair queen, bro. Yeah, 4 party members max. Mahavra. Is that a book? I forget. Yeah, sorry. The audio is not balanced like the best. Hold on. But then again, you guys should get the full experience. Okay, no, hold on. Melody, background... Yeah, let's... Moldy bread, rotten meat. Perfect, dude. Now that's a dinner. People at work are staring at me. Oh no. I am so sorry. Deliver this apology from the streamer. Oh shit. Should we take her on? You know what? Okay, so the most important thing about these, like, normal enemies, if you, like, dismember their, you know, arms, you're good. Thing is... Okay, good, good. That was enough. Nice. Okay, yeah. Because she has a blade, she can cause, you know, bleeding, and I don't know if... I don't remember if she can, like, dismember you as well. But now we're good. Watching Fear and Hunger at work without headphones is certainly a choice. Well, in their defense, they probably didn't know. But yeah, this game... Like, there's a lot of, you know... Like, great ambience and all, but then out of nowhere, you do get, like, a moment like that. Okay, the guy is actually easier. The female villager has, you know, 2 weapons. So just attack the arm. So yeah, like, it's all limb-based. Like, you have to, attack the right limb. Or certain limbs. I see, Manlet, thank you. I love this. No reaction, but each kick gives you satisfaction. Yeah, it's like Dead Space, but turn-based. Sickle. I think that's weaker than the weapons we have. Closed until tomorrow. So this is actually a shop. You can go there, buy stuff. How is Olivia kicking them? I'm telling you, bro. Wheelchair Queen. You always want to take down the trap, because if you attempt to attack him with a trap on, you're gonna get dismembered. Oh, I just noticed Olivia was lucky not to die. I think that defense up is actually doing work. I also forgot about this mechanic. So each turn you don't use the rev up, it accumulates. And if it accumulates to 3, you do a double attack. It is sick. Like so. No reaction. He must be dead. Basically the Octopath boost mechanic. It might be, yeah. Yeah, for those who still don't get it, think of it as like building up a special attack. No. So, I don't think you can see it here. But basically in combat, the more actions you take, you're going to accumulate this like bar, the triangle thing. If you have 3 of them and you make use of it, you're going to attack twice if you do like a normal attack. Or if you use it twice, it will power up your attack. The basement seems damp and dark from up here, as if something lurks down there waiting for you. We go down. The air down here is heavy, moist and musky. Yeah, everything in this game is out to get you. Rotten minced meat. Yes, this is the second game, chronologically as well. Lucky coin, I'll take it. Cloth fragment, Amanita. So there's a mechanic, whenever you do a coin toss, you're going to get an extra... if you have extra coins, you can toss 2 coins. If one of them lands on, you know, your pick, you still get what you were supposed to get. But I'm not sure if I should do that now or save it for, like, boss attacks. Yes, heads. Bayonet. Wait, no. Oh, there we go. Olivia can't equip this. A rifle with a knife attachment. You switch to close range combat easily with this one. Shoot on field with shift. This will skip turn-based combat. You can just shoot and they'll like die in a few bullets depending on the enemy. True, Winston. I think there's like 3 enemies here, so I gotta be careful. There's one. I should probably heal Olivia. Okay, yeah, so see this triangle thing that just built up next to their names? Every time you take an action, it's gonna build up. If you use 3 of those triangles, you do a double attack. If you use 2 of them, I think you just do more damage. It's best to save it until you have 3. Nice. A severed arm and a leg. You also do have uses for those. Okay, so... Oh yeah, heal. Let's take... Oh, this heals 100. We could still use... I mean, she needs like 80 health, so... How long is the game? That's a hard question, because... This game expects you to, like, die and, like, learn routes, like, what to do, what not to do. Sometimes you're just gonna get screwed over by RNG, you won't find good items. I want to say 15 hours, maybe. Because there's a lot of places to see, you know? Hell, no. Man, maybe it took me like 20, 25 hours. Because I was learning so much. Bone saw. A severed arm. We take that. So now that we have the bone saw... Oh, oops. Yeah, what Delta said. Let's take his head. Look! So that's the soldier boy that was in the character select. You can find, like, you know, all these characters around when you don't pick them. Hey, you okay? Boy in army overalls, ... White vial, that's good. So sometimes you'll find beds. They'll describe them to you. Like, this one is in bad shape and very uncomfortable. But you can still sleep on them. And it's like a coin toss. Well, not like the game mechanic, but you might wake up with an enemy next to you, basically. Something like that can happen. You don't want to risk it. Like 99% of the time. Rotten meat. White vial. 2 shillings. Small key. Hello, buddy. Can you get killed while sleeping? I wouldn't be surprised. It didn't happen to me, I don't think, but... You might get kidnapped or something. There's a lot of outcomes. Okay. Please be heads. No! Man, we missed out on like 3 items from chests because we got the wrong one. Hot damn! Yeah, you can double coin toss. I think I'm just saving them for like when I really need them for bosses. Fear and Hunger 3, where the enemies have shields and block all of your attacks. Yeah. You have to win through the power of friendship. Small key. I'm gonna save that for the mansion. A dead body. Seems to be in relatively fresh state of decomposition. Search. There's something bulging in the corpse's pocket. Uh-oh. It's a small booklet rolled up. You find Soldier's Diary 1. Olivia's feeling hungry. We found a blue vial. That's really good. That's a heal. Okay, here's another point of no return, basically. If you go in that mansion, somebody's going to die. It's the blonde dude at the train. He's a chef. Actually, no. If you have her, the girl that's with us, his fate is sealed. If you don't have her, then you can go in and still save him, but she dies. Can Olivia feel fear and hunger? Oh, you betcha. Okay, there's like a library here. You can find a bunch of good stuff. Okay, Alchemilia, Wall 3. That's potions and stuff, heals maybe. Recipes of the 15th century. That's food. Skin Bible, chapter of the God of Fear and Hunger. Title drop. Pre-Hevel document, that's useless. Anathomia, I think that's useless. Book of Fears. Yeah, I'm not sure myself, Black. I know that there's a mod that makes it so that you can save both, like this girl and the blonde dude. So... The experience level of alchemy. The effects of different colored alchemic substances are listed here. There you go. And the recipes. Do we have to enter the mansion at all? For you to beat the game, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't have to enter it at all. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Food. Goulash. A stew of meat and vegetables, seasoned with paprika. Oh, the other girl also needs some food. There we go. Simple lock. Let's get it. Please. We're missing out on so much loot, man. Oh, another alchemy book. Highly flammable oil, antidote, and nutritious liquid. Sick. Matches. White vial. Yeah, just eat the books, bro. It's time to boot up the coin toss mod. We could, but I feel like the more the game is difficult, the more fun it is for you guys to watch, so I might keep it this way. $6 bone saw. Egg, turnip. I'm just saying, coin toss mod, but you always fail to flip. Oh my goodness. Now that's a good time. I'd rather you lose to a mistake and not RNG. Yeah, well, I'll keep it in mind. Okay, so for those who don't know anything about this game, that son of a bitch over there, oh my goodness, that asshole, legitimately one of the toughest experiences in the game. Well, at the early game. This is still like the early game, right? You have to dismember both of his hands, but like he has a lot of HP. Because if you don't, his moves are basically a coin toss. You don't want to lose all your coins, and you want to make sure you survive, right? And there could be chances where if you throw 2 coins, you still don't get the one you want. Like, that has to be super unlucky, but it happens. But you need to defeat him, I think, to enter the city. There's like a big city as well. Yo, Oscar, how do you increase your attention? I can't do anything nowadays because of the Instagram reels and stuff. They really screwed my attention up. I got a solution. Delete Instagram. But real talk though, I don't know, man. I don't think I've ever been asked about that in like a serious capacity. I don't know if I'm the best person to ask about that. I can see why this game was so popular. It's horror and difficult. Not just that, the lore is also fairly interesting. Like, each of the characters you play as have their own stories, their own reasons for coming to this place. And you get to see, like, you know, how that shapes your playthrough. Because some of them have unique interactions, for example. Read books. Man, it's been a while since I read, like, an actual one. I mean, okay, listen. Would manga be books? I mean, they are books, literally, right? But I know maybe, like, some people don't count them because, you know, they're... oh, fun or something, I don't know. But yeah, the last, like, book series I read was, A Silent Voice. It was amazing. By the way, this room, there's 2 guys sitting, but as long as you don't step on the glass, they are not gonna bother you. I did not know that at first. But when I did, it saved me a bit of hassle. Yes, a light novel. That's exactly it. Duct tape. Chalk. Okay. Rotten meat. Fear is getting a hold of you. Uh-oh. Carrot. Egg. Okay, so if you want to heal your mind in this, like your sanity, guess what you have to do? Alcohol. I think there are other options, but there we go. Beer, vodka. Vodka and beer for her. A reek of death emanates from this place. Meat pie. I want to find, like, accessories and shit. I think we could easily beat that guy. A crazy villager runs straight at you in a blind fury. Weak. Nice. That wasn't too bad. Demo Man Simulator. For real. So this shack, you have an NPC called the Head Collector or something like that. He will ask you to bring heads of certain enemies, and if you do that, he's gonna give you a pretty good accessory. One of them is the Woodsman. And by the way, all these people, sob, moon scorched. The man is crying in pain. What's going on here? Leave me be. Just leave. These people are literally scratching their skin off their faces. So if you take their heads, they count for getting perk points, but that's like a morality question. Do you really want to do that to them? I mean, they're already suffering, so like in a way, you're putting them out of their suffering, right? But it's also like messed up. Okay, tails, please. Nice. Ballistic shield. My goodness. Let's give something to her. There we go. It might stop bullets. Alcohol also fixes my sanity after watching Instagram reels. Ah, the curse of doom scrolling, guys. Wretched being, the dark corner of the unwanted and the undesired, where they dump the diseased, stillborn, and now the moon-scorched. Welcome, O fresh one. Welcome to the shit pit of pre-hevel. Nice decoration you have here. Under the ever-watching eye of the dead. I want more, though. I want the one who swiped half the old town down, the woodsman. I want the one who condemned us down here. I want the filthy priest. I'll see what I can do. Show no remorse. Let their blood flow. This guy is based. Ballistic RE4 reference. Yeah, bro. Uh-oh. Are there parts of the game that are NSFW? Yes, that's why I downloaded the censor patch. To make it more stream-friendly. I think the gore is not the worst thing, to be honest. I mean, you have a lot of streams with gore. I would say Resident Evil 8 is like, you know, you see Ethan lose his hands like multiple times. For one thing. And funny enough, my RE8 stream from like a couple of years ago got demonetized, but then other YouTubers, like, it's completely fine. It's so fucking dumb. I don't know, maybe they covered shit, I don't know. Yeah, this game also has nudity, but the censor mod takes care of that. Yo, Iwazaru, how you doing? Yo, Isaac, welcome. Do you think Liam will be in RE9? Maybe. A lot of people are saying it. Scrap metal. Broomstick. Ornament lantern. Chalk. Bone saw. Sick. Oh, this is my chance to shine. Bella. Thank you. Okay, I don't know if we're close to where Tanaka dies, but I'm not gonna go here. What do you do with all the junk you collect? So some of them you can craft stuff with, others you can use individually. So for example, where was it? So this lantern, for example, you can throw this at enemies to cause a fire. A lot of these other items you craft with, or maybe you use them somewhere, like a place that might need gasoline, you can use gasoline. Glass shards you also use to craft. You can actually injure yourself using this, apparently. Like, you know, without crafting. Yeah, this game is Fear and Hunger 2. Let me check what I can craft. Oh, we can make food. Goulash. Mushrooms too. Yellow vial. Oh yeah, we're here now. More people tearing their skin off. Rotten meat, fly manta. You have a person that's dying here. He's not dead, but you can kill him and then loot him. Or you can just loot him. Tobacco. Sorry, dude. Meat pie. Art style looks really cool. Reminds me a lot of Aoni. Yeah. Yo, Unofficial Gamer, thank you for the donation, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Never asked someone on their love stream, but there's a cheat day. Please play Look Outside. I spend most of the night playing it instead of sleeping. Instead, I assume. I'll look into it. Love stream, though, huh? Would you guys like a love stream? Okay, we got a bunch of items. In the next room, there's a guy with a gun. I don't know how to deal with him just yet. I guess we can rush into him, but... Pray tell, what happens in the love stream? Well... Only one way to find out. Oh, shit. There he is. The bitch. Alright, asshole. Please tell me this is gonna be enough. Yes! Nice. His rifle is too broken, of course. Of course. But we found ammo, at least. I'm straight up loving it, and by it, let's just say, my stream. Rifleman head. Mushroom. Okay, I think there's a blue herb. Yes, down here. Do we attempt to kill the woodsman? We might be able to now, maybe, I hope, I think. An eerie silence fills the air, devoid of any life. There's a secret item somewhere around here too, by the way. You can get lucky and his rifle doesn't break. I don't think so, it always does. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. Uh... Oh, there we go. What happened to him? There is the secret stash. Let me just try to get there. There we go. So, see this tree log? There's something hidden inside the fallen tree. You find 15 shillings and an old bottle of beer. Why were they hidden here? I forget the exact backstory, but this belongs to the soldier boy, Levy. He stashed it here, apparently. Because I think if you play as him and you come here, he will comment on it. Very curious. It's one of those things that are like, how the fuck would you discover that? But funnily enough, I might have discovered it by myself, somehow. Blue herb. Okay, where are the others? Oh. Abella. Right, so every time you come back to the train, your teammates will take a break. You can ask them to come with you or not. She's gonna take a break. Curly-haired man, introduce yourself. He doesn't seem to be interested in small talk. The sleepy one. What's your story? My story? You gotta be more specific. I'm too complicated for just a few lines of dialogue. What brings you here? It's my hometown. I'm originally from Pre-Hevel, but I never admitted in a conversation that I was from such a depressing and godforsaken small town. So you'll only make yourself look stupid if you go spreading the word. I thought Pre-Hevel was a... Oh, no, let's go for this. Where are you returning from? From studies. I've been studying occultism for about 6 years in the Vatican City. Feeling like slitting my wrists right about now. I'm not exactly a fan of the Pre-Hevelian melancholy. Excuse me. He's looking flushed by your questions. Yes? What's your name? It's Marco. Good to meet you. What a nice man. Anyone else here? Do you see that on the far right? Well, pay close attention. The door to the previous cabin is locked from the other side. Looking through the window, the cabin seems pitch black. Knock the door. Nothing. So, that girl is also one of the 14 contestants in Termina. And she happens to have an obsession with Marina. Like yandere kind of, you know, obsession. That kind. Oh wait, let me ask Olivia to... Oh, sorry, not Olivia. Abella. Want to tag along? Sure. Actually, I'm gonna drink water. You guys also drink some water. We'll be right back. Oh, we are back. Funger Termina in this economy, you betcha biscuits. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, we're gonna kill the woodsman, or try to at least. Gonna take that. No hair, Leon. Yo! Yo! Curly Bean. Is that Curly Bean in chat? No way. Famous celebrity. International star. Have you ever played Danganronpa? Another death game? Yeah, I heard about it. But never played it. I'm not sure if I will, but it is something that I might. Okay. Wish me luck, guys. Holy shit! Bro, Abella is fucking cracked, man. By the way, have to literally take off his pee-pee. Because his pee-pee is not a pee-pee. It's like, think head crab from Half-Life. So, he has a move that will detach the thing, and it will face hug you. I think there was like a... In one of like the sci-fi movies or whatever, there was a face hugger, right? I think in Alien? Same idea. I need to... Slam. Let's go. Olivia's party was victorious. Finally. Eat shit. The body gives no indication of life anymore. The frame of the woodsman feels incredibly muscular despite not looking like it at the first glance. Search, basement key, and an axe. And we saw his head off. We do not claim him. I'm thinking of getting a bald head, but I don't have a thick beard yet. Who says you gotta? Dude, if you feel like going bald, just do it. Just do it. Mushrooms too. Do you think RGG will finally kill Kiryu? Bro, they're at the height of their era where they don't kill people. They are not gonna kill Kiryu. Highly doubt it. I'd be shocked. So this is the woodman's house. I wonder what's behind that door. Yeah, they'll bring back Ryuji, Hanawa, you know, everybody. Empty suitcase. Random junk around the table. Looks like someone has stayed here recently. Among the rubbish you find the woodsman's letter. This is actually kind of interesting, so I'm gonna read it. The beast has entered this house. It is not my property any longer. The beast took my wife. It took my dignity. It took my faith. If it wasn't the full moon, I would let it take my life as well, by my own hand. The 4 ages of modern history. I actually don't know how to recruit the goat. Like, what do you need exactly? I heard about it, but... I went bald at age 25 feels bad, man. Well, if it makes you feel a little better, my hair used to be lush, like... model lush. But, I think when I hit 25, I started to have, like, a small, like, bald spot. Yeah. So this is the basement. Mushrooms too. Bear trap. Vodka. Meat pie. Oh, double find. Glass shards. Gasoline canister. Seems like someone has just been dumping everything they considered useless here. Why even store them in the first place? Mushrooms too. Bottle of vodka. There's something written here with blood. Best of my life. There's something written here with blood. I led. Oh my god, dude. I led his cold member inside me. Even my loins couldn't warm it up. Yes, I did it. I laid with black caliv. I tasted his seed. Something is written here with blood. He was more of a man than he could have ever been. Twice the size, in fact. God damn. There she is. There's a seemingly dead old lady here. She seems to be holding tight on a piece of torn paper. Investigate. She's been dead for a while now, judging from the looks of her. Her head has been bashed with something and her wrists are cut open. You cannot tell which one led to her demise. She doesn't seem to have anything valuable. The note has been written with blood. I'll reunite with my lover on the other side. There's something written here, but it's all nonsensical ramblings of a crazy person. You check the bookshelf for anything interesting. New poems of love and torment. Should we recruit the goat? I forget, does he actually harm you in any way? Because I'm not sure I want to do that, but... There's a lone goat here. It seems to be minding its own business, completely ignoring your presence. Give it a carrot. The goat eats the carrot without any festivities. It still doesn't acknowledge your existence in the slightest. Damn, bro. You pet its head. Absolutely no reaction. Its glassy eyes stare right through you. Almost feels like the goat thinks so highly of itself that it doesn't need to acknowledge you. Bruh. Okay, well, we got this guy. Next, we could go for the priest at the mansion. We have 3 ammo. We might be able to do this. Actually, wait. Right, 4 ammo. We might be able to kill him with just that. The goat Tanaka. Wait, I'm wondering if I'm using a gun with a character that's not the main one. Can I, like, still shoot? Give me a head. Yeah, bro. Totally. Oh, there he is. There we go down. If you want that... Goat, you need a chalk, skin bible... Gotcha. Yeah, the sound effects are pretty good. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, the priest. Yo, CK? That we are. How you doing? Okay, yeah, she can't equip the rifle, so... Oh yeah, let's do party talk. It's a pretty impressive house, inside and out. Hmm. How did she summon her wheelchair? She's just cool like that. Okay, I don't know how far this guy is gonna follow us. Oh, she can't shoot. Oh no, that's not good. Fuck. You can't swap the leader, can you? I don't think you can. That's not good. We might have to do this the old-fashioned way. Okay. Wish me luck, guys. This is gonna be the toughest fight so far. I might just give a heal for Olivia. 80... No, that's a bit too much. Condensed blue... You know what? I'm not gonna heal her just yet. Okay. An eerie silence precedes the dark priest before you. I actually don't remember which hand is more dangerous, but I'm gonna just go for one. I think one of the hands has the insta-kill or something like that. The decrepit priest gives a sadistic wide grin. Oh boy. That's a good sign. Nice. Okay. Pyromancy trick. Oh, the priest reaches out for you. Okay, we need to survive this. If we don't, we die. Are you fucking... Oh my goodness. Yeah, so if that happens, he just insta-kills you. And you'll see what's gonna happen. It's so over, guys. You can't see your legs, but something feels broken down there. You feel excruciating pain in your legs. Reload! Reload! You keep fading in and out of consciousness. We're going to have to restart because, like, you can't shake the idea. Your legs. You feel dizzy, lightheaded, and hopeless. This must be it for you. It's not over, guys. Or, well... Look, it's the old guy from the train! Oh my. Let's get you down, my friend. There. It's not much, but at least you're patched up now. They're back already? Listen, I'll create the diversion and lead those poor people elsewhere. You have to get yourself out of here in the meanwhile. Here are your clothes and equipment. Get dressed quickly. I know it's a lot to ask, but do your best, yes? I'll find you later. Just try to survive until then. You're up for it? Yes. Good. Well, I'm off. Good luck. Yeah, we're still alive. They just chopped our legs off. Which, for her, I think it's not as bad as the other characters. Because for the other characters, you know, you literally, like, yeah, like, you're actually crippled. Okay, well, I don't know if I ever was put into this situation and continued to play. Yeah, whereas Abella, I don't know. I legitimately don't know if, like, this kills her or not. Oh, hey. Wheeze, wheeze. Trying to get behind to the town of Prehevel, are we? Wheeze. The nest. Man, O Kaiser blocked the place off. It's off limits. Who got the keys? The old mayor of the old town got one. He meddled with them army boys. Although I heard the mayor kick the bucket. A new one got there just now. Now that we got him elections. The other keys with the men, O Kaiser. They got some business in the forest. Shady business, okay. So, as you guys can see, August is the MVP. He's the GOAT. Yeah, Masayuki, exactly. That's why Olivia's the GOAT! She's the GOAT! I'm back. Tanaka dead yet? No, I lost my legs, though. Yeah, dude, the fucking double tails. Oh my god. I mentioned it earlier, that's the thing. I was like, you know, there's a chance you could get both picks that you didn't pick. And I'm like, okay, surely it's not gonna happen to me again. Should we restart? I kinda wanna see, like, where this goes. So maybe not yet. Should we restart? But I just fucking responded to that. Nice, hero. Glad to hear that. I do enjoy playing this. Genuinely, man, when I first played this game, like 9 hours went by. I was in a call with my friend. 9 hours went by and I'm like, what the actual fuck? It's been 9 hours? I've never been so shocked, like, in the past, I don't know, 5, 6 years maybe. It's so insane. Like, this game had me hooked. Oh my... It's the bitch again. Oh no. Is he gonna have his arm or no? I wonder. I mean, here he does, but... No. Okay. Alright, you bitch. No! Okay. Yes! We might have a chance. Yo, Patience, how you doing? No! Right, when you play Olivia, there's a chance this happens. You have to re-equip the wheelchair. It takes a turn. Again! Okay, I'm gonna use a heal. We got this, we got this. Stop it, asshole. Stop it! Bring me the priest's head. Oh, don't you worry. Yo, Joe! With the 16 months, I'm excited too. Thank you, thank you. Oh, nice. Okay. Rev. And just like that, Olivia comes through. Beat the fuck out of him. Wait. How would I beat him without... Maybe like with their hands or like a weapon or something? No reaction. The priest retains his mocking grin even after his passing. Thank you, thank you. A soul stone. You took the father Oscar's head as a trophy. Yeah, we played this game on the other channel. We didn't play that much, I think. Anyway, now with this dude down, we can... Oh, shit, not this. There's a towering waiter greeting here. Good afternoon, miss. From what I understand, you are a newcomer to this town too, no? We just got a new mayor to the old town. I'm sure he's thrilled to start his business immediately by meeting the newcomers. Please, he's waiting in the dining room. This is not good. So, he appears civilized and all, but this can lead to a fight. The mayor is actually a transformed version of Henrik, the blonde dude at the train that we met earlier. I don't know if I can avoid this. Can I leave? I can. I hope I don't have to go there. If I can avoid it, I will. But if I can't, I'm probably dead. This is Fear and Hunger 2. Yeah, where is Abella? I wonder. Did she just disappear? $4. Oh! Look who's there. Lock tightly. I don't think we have a key. Oh, wait, we get the key from the mayor. Fuck, that's not good. Okay, we should find equipment here at least. Penny bun, moldy bread, rotten meat, carrot, leather armor. Thanks. Wow. Oh, never mind. There's the key. Good, 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 good. That's good. Okay, let's equip the armor. Man, we lost like 70% of the chests, maybe. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Tails at this point. The sleepy one! We meet again. What are you doing here? Oh, you know, just hanging around. In a locked room. Being all kidnapped and stuff. But enough about me. How are you doing? Struggling, to be honest. Yeah, feels bad, man. There's something very wrong about this place. I don't get it. This is my hometown. It surely wasn't this bad when I last saw the place. It has always had its fair share of creeps and religious zealots. But this is a new high. Or new low. However you want to put it. I think it's time to pack our bags for good. Do you mind if I stick with you for now? Not at all. Nice. Okay, new team member. Or party member. Skin Bible. Okay, I forgot what that one does. So... what does she have? Pyromancy trick and engrave. Ooh, engrave is very good, actually. So, every time you get a book for a specific, like, deity, like a specific god, you can engrave their mark on, like, the party members. It will give them buffs. If I remember right, what was the best one? The Fear and Hunger god or something? One of them, like, gives you more agility. And I forget what the others do. But we have two of them here. Ulmer. The Ascended One, one of the two human-born gods known to this day. There are two stories of origins of Ulmer. The more common story speaks of human-born from a virgin mother, a mere mortal that had humble origins, but one that quickly rose to prominence because of his teachings. Unlike the warring kings and sultans of the time, Ulmer's ideal world united people of all different religions and ideologies under one umbrella. The powers of the time wouldn't stand up for this and quickly had him arrested and sentenced for public humiliation and eventual death on a cross. We all know what that's based on. This only served Ulmer's purpose, making him a martyr, and the pain he went through pushed him over to the edge to his ascension to the true godhood. After his ascension, Ulmer returned to avenge his death. The bloodbath that ensued shook the world order and demolished the worship new gods of the time had been enjoying. The other versions of Ulmer's origins tells how Sylvian, the older god of fertility ordered a deity known as Vitruvia to create an architectural reprography of a man and a woman that would be to the likeness of Sylvian herself. Vitruvia, being the master architect, did just that. Sylvian fell in love with the results. She went on and created mankind according to Vitruvia's drawings. At first, Vitruvia was amazed by the life Sylvian managed to usher into her designs. However, over time, Vitruvia started to see small imperfections here and there. Nothing bothered her more than the idea that her designs were anything but perfect. So she set out to create the perfect human being, the pinnacle of man's potential. This being was born in the year nil, and he is the one known as Almer today. On this surface level, these stories don't contradict themselves too much, but on an ideological level, there are interesting differences. The other story tells how a mortal everyday man rose to rival the powers of all the gods, while the other story makes Ulmer just one more creation of the higher powers. The truth might lie somewhere between these stories, if you ask me. The mark... Okay, here we go. The mark of the Ulmer raises the physical protection of the wielder. Okay. I wonder what the others do. We have another one, I think. The god of fear and hunger. Popular texts that tell stories of a false god and a chosen human joining together in the darkest and the wettest of dreams. My. Okay. This is going to be a lot of talk, so I'm just going to skip it, to be honest. Venushka. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Engrave. Oh shit, which one is the fear and hunger mark? Wait, let me check. Oh, the M, okay. So here's what happens when you do that. The carving is done. You get like a face mark. This happens for all the characters, by the way. Marina can engrave everybody. And I'm pretty sure what this does... I think my agility went up by 5? Let me check. So now her agility is 10. Yes. I think if you have 16 agility, you're gonna get 2 turns in a row. If I'm not mistaken. So if you can get yourself there, it's huge. It's huge. You don't do parkour with a wheelchair, but... if you have an enemy like down the stairs, you can actually ram into them with the wheelchair. And I think it either damages the enemy or like you get like an advantage in combat. One of those two. Should we risk and fight the master? I don't know if we should. Hype wrench. Oh no. Memories of Abella. You know what? Any other games where we have magical wheelchairs we can summon? Probably if you look for it, but... anyway, look at this. Hey, that guy who locked me up is just behind that corner. I can't go there. Oh no, I just can't. Simple as that. You can wait here. Let's not go there. Why not? He's a major creep, and I got no plans to get locked up again. Interesting. Okay, I thought you would just, like, come along. I'm sorry to hear that, CK. You don't have to fight him. If I remember right, you can get to the city through the sewers, right? Well, at this point, Bella's probably dead, so... Oh, you notice that Marina's not in the party anymore. She must have wandered off to somewhere. What else could it be? Marina, god damn it. Oh, yeah. I think that is bound to happen. She joins you for like 2 rooms or something like that, and then she just goes away. Bruh. Well, we're back to being alone. Okay, we could try our luck down there. Okay, gotta be careful not to wake them up. Oh, the journalist. It's you! It's you! Just what the hell is going on in this town? Something very bad. The locals, did they get attacked too? Yes. I'm glad I took my pistol with me. The scoop just became a lot bigger. I have to be careful what I wish for in the future. Were you heading to the city? I was, but I'm not sure what to do now. My guess is that the city won't be that much better either. I work alone. It won't be safe alone. Are you worried about me or yourself? Damn. Okay. Yeah, bro, the Ice Cube meme. Best meme of all time. Oh yeah, now we can give him the 2 heads. Nice decoration he got there. Okay. Give the woodsman's head. And he actually, you can see it there, the bearded dude. Now... the wall is complete. Have at you. You got the shield of the 4. No way. The 4? So... ward off otherworldly powers. I forget if this has like a unique effect. Or just like more resistances. But either way, good shit. This would be the perfect game to play on my Steam Deck. I don't remember how it runs on the Steam Deck, so you might want to look into it. I think you can do it, but might need some setup. Man, I'd love to play on the Steam Deck again, but it's just... I barely have the time now. Oh wait, there was a hatch somewhere here in the village. Great shield for the end game. Nice, that's good to hear. Fear is getting a hold of me. Well... nothing a little alcohol won't fix. Beer? There we go. My friend on Steam did his review on the Steam Deck, so it should work. Okay, well. I'm just saying because I remember reading that it might just need a bit of, like, tweaking. But if not, that's better. Tails. I'm just gonna go with Tails at this point. Wow. A ring of wraiths. The diamond has seen so much death that life force is leaking from it. The priests of Rondon have slaves digging these diamonds no matter the cost. I forgot what this does. I'm not gonna equip it. Projector. Yo, Viatori, how you doing? Is that good? Like, what does it do? Nice, Gemma King. Ah, having a Bella here would have been nice. I might be cooked. Guys, I think we should have let Tanaka die. Because at least that way we would have gotten like access to a lot of like the underground, the sewers, and potentially the city. But because we didn't do that, we might need to like do the more difficult thing, which is take down the mayor. And who was the other person? I forgot. Yo, Purple, we're playing Fear and Hunger 2. I think this is an RPG Maker game, yeah. Okay, I have an idea. I hope it works. That ring restores a little body at the end of each turn. Ooh. I forget. So what does Olivia's necklace do? I think it has like a unique effect, right? Like it's actually pretty good. Immunity to poison, or I'll take that for now. You can talk to Major. If you give the right answers, he gives you the key for free. Major. Oh, actually, wait. I'm gonna sacrifice the heads that I have. Makes Olivia super oh, nice. Yeah, I used to have a feeling that it does that. See, I'm not crazy. Give an offering. 9. We have to do this like 5 times. Unbearable existence, the suffering, the agony. We play the secret song that echoes from within. The sound that is like razors through flesh. Can you hear it? Yes, you can hear my voice after all. You who came with the offering, ask and thou shalt receive. Oh, right, he gets shards. So it's fine to, like, sacrifice them all. Let me do that again then. Thank you, Vittori. Yeah, manlet. That's pretty crazy. Can you get the second half of the amulet? Because I don't know if I ever did. Yo, Taco, how you doing? Yeah, bro. What if he called the other gods? You mean while sacrificing the head specifically? I don't think he can do that. You just call one entity. Yo, Sleeper? It is Fear and Hunger too. Okay, I'm gonna go down. I wonder if Tanaka died or if he's gonna die now that we're going to progress here. We will see. Okay, that hat on the right is Tanaka's hat. So let's see. Oh no. Quick, no. Okay. We're safe, we're safe, we're safe. This motherfucker kills Tanaka, and he's a boss. He is. You don't want to mess with him. That trick of like blocking the door, I saw somebody do it, and I'm like, yo, I should do that too. Tails. Of course, now we get heads. We can't open that door. Feels bad. Unlock the door. Sick. Gasoline. We can do that. Why do I feel like Tanaka's basically Akimoto from Yakuza? He kind of is. He kind of is. Same, like, loser vibe, basically. Except, like, he does, well, he does have a stable job, I think. But, yeah. Nothing. Wait, did I? Oh yeah, I think this is the same place we were at. No, this is the same run. We got screwed earlier and... Oh, now we can use that. Maintenance elevator. Let's use it. Oh. Why did she get off the wheelchair? Oh, that's her sister. He switched on the monitor. So there's like, I think 2 or 3 generators you have to turn on. We turned on 1. Or, no, maybe that's all we needed to do. I'm not sure. I think we can use this. But... Scrap metal. Scrap metal. We can't open that. I might as well go in there. We don't really have many places we can go. Unless... we take a chance with the mayor. So that sigil does that. It teleports you to another place. But there might be... Yeah, see those on the top left? Okay, we didn't trigger that one. Oh shit. We have one over there, but let me check there first. Uh-oh. Okay, we can avoid that. Yeah, Olivia's a beast. A mysterious ornament door remains shut. Interesting. Wait, can we use this? Contraption doesn't have any use. You have no idea about its purpose. Is it gonna kill us? Heads, why not? Bro, I hate this run. Oh shit! I forgot. I shouldn't have done that. Oh no. Oh! Ooh! You made it out alive. I take it you found the key for the city gates. You actually don't have it? Unbelievable. You just gotta do everything by yourself here, do you? So this is Pav. He's actually one of the passengers with us, so one of the 14 contestants. He's a bit of an asshole. More than just an asshole. He's a soldier. And yeah, he's yeah. A meanie face. Okay, so when one of you said earlier you get the key from a major, is it this guy? It would serve you well to put a bullet in your head right here, right now. But I'm a nice guy. I'll do it later. Now I'll have to find some other way. Okay, no. Bye. I'm pretty sure he was on the train, because, when you get off the train, somebody mentions that the soldier pig, like, just ran off. Town mayor. Oh, mayor, gotcha. Okay. You know what? I am gonna go to the mayor. Screw this. Oh, I forgot to mention, by the way, for those who don't know, there is an item, an accessory in the game, that prevents you from losing your limbs. Needless to say, that shit is so fucking good. You just don't have to worry about getting into fights anymore. Or at least, like, you know, not as much. Because losing limbs is pretty painful. Well, it's a pain in the ass for the player. Screw this, we're gonna do it. Ah, of course. Somebody's gotta take the quote. Well, there you have it. Newcomer. New comes, then the new goes. Just in time for dinner. And right on cue. Olivia's starting to feel hungry. Sit down. Do you have to fight him, or can you do it without pissing him off? Newcomer, isn't it peaceful here? If you know, by the way, the right answers, do let me know. I don't think I ever did it without fighting him. I'm glad to see you're not a complete loony yet, unlike those others. You saw those people, didn't you? One can only wonder what happened to the folks around these parts. They've drifted far from humanity. Only thing they seem to be interested in is scavenging the scraps around the old town. How am I to have the in-depth discussions with them? I want to talk about poetry, music, and culinary arts. What happened here? We are in the same boat, my friend. I don't have the answers. I heard the Bremen military meddled with something. Some say the moonlight scorched this earth into something unrecognizable. And the town folk say it's always been this way. Newcomer, you haven't touched the food yet. These are rare delicacies, you can only find them pre-Hevel. I traveled from afar just to experience them. Pick these, for example. Don't they look absolutely delicious? Use your imagination. Food can be as inspiring as the highest forms of painted art or the most complicated musical arrangements. What comes to your mind when you look at these dangling beauties? Meatballs, kidneys, embryos, cotton candy, duality of the mind. They look disgusting. I remember picking duality of the mind and he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what? You pissed me off. I'm gonna kill you. So, I actually don't know. Meatballs? I legitimately have no idea. Hold on. Beer and... 2 mayor answers. Meatballs. I shaved my head like a week ago now. Hold on. I found the guy that's just... Okay, so... Meatballs. Local sausage is the next one. Meatballs. Surely you have never visited Prehevel before. Such common curses are not dealt around these parts. Let's see. Yes. What about this little squirmy thing? What comes to your mind? Local sausage, snakes, male genitalia. I dare not say. Your antlers. Get that thing off of my face. Local sausage. In a way, yes. It requires extraordinary amounts of time to cook. However, boil it for too long and it will be too chewy. This one is my favorite. This peculiar fungus. What is the first thing that comes to your mind? Just an ordinary mushroom. Nudity. Family. Rainy day. Coitus. I've had enough. We do not talk about family on this table. The atmosphere on the table became very cold suddenly. I don't know about you, but I'm full. I thank you for the company. From what I understand, you're needed in the city. I do have the key, however I have one last question. Do you support the Bremen army? I fight against them. Haha, yes. You have my support. Here's the key. Here, the key is yours. Nice. The other key is with the army, I'm afraid. Please be discreet. I do not wish to start trouble with the Kaiser. Do not mention my part in this. You probably get this question all the time, but how often do you shave your head? Well, when I start to feel like it's getting a little too annoying, I guess. I hope you had the most pleasant meal. Well, that wasn't so bad. But yeah, we need another key. And I forgot how to get it. Being bald feels good. Can't argue with that. So here's the door. Or, no, there it is. Yeah, we need another one. The other one is in the bunker, I see. I don't think we can get there anymore. We might have screwed ourselves over. I might actually go back to the train and sleep. I feel like that's the best thing I can do. Sleeping in the mansion. Maybe you can. I guess I'm just not sure if it's safe or not. Yeah, bro. She must have strong as heck arms. Look at that. She runs faster than me. Should we take the goat? I might check it out later. Something in the suitcase caught your eye. You didn't notice before that there's something underneath the socks and underwear. You find bolt cutters. Ooh. So I guess we can just go into the city now, can we? Marco. Oh, it's you. This place. Did you see the locals? Yes, something is very wrong with them. Aye, almost as if something has possessed the villagers. A grunt attacked me without a warning. I can take care of myself, but even I had some trouble getting out of there. I would advise against sleeping in the mansion. I see. This is a nice, like, save room-like theme. Actually, on that note... Water. Water! Okay, chat. Out of curiosity, put a 1, or whatever. Yeah, put a 1. If this is your first time seeing the game. And if it is, what do you think of what you've seen so far? After a bad night, this music feels strangely relaxing to me. Hell yeah, dude. I'm telling you, horror game like save room themes are so good. They're magic. Sleep. 1. I love it. Okay. Why bald? Oh, Abilla's dead! So, those are the contestants, all of them. Even like the non-playable ones. You can play as 8 of them, and 6 of them are unplayable, unfortunately. Would have been cool if they're all playable. But there are mods that actually add, like, the others to be playable. Yo, Dylan, how you doing? Horror RPGs so rare. What other games are actual horror RPGs? I can think of one. Kudelka on the PS1. I like that game. Very underrated. If you think cinematography and well-written cutscenes and all that were only in, like, I don't know, the PS2 era or the PS3 era, Kudelka is an example of otherwise. Kudelka is a PlayStation 1 game, and oh my god, the writing rivals, I'd argue, stories of nowadays. It's actually written like a play. So in Kudelka, they have like a cutscene, and it's like recorded in one go. So everybody talks in the same like room or same angle or view. And I think even in real life, like it was shot in like a play, like in a one go. There's a lot of interesting lore about the game, like in real life. I follow the, I think the director of the game, and he's a pretty chill guy. Yeah, theater level acting. Welcome back. Seems that you're very much acquainted with your fellow contestants already. Very delightful to see such progress already. Keep up the pace, the festival won't last forever. Just what is going on? Since the 12 of you are such late additions to the party, your days are already running short. The festival will see its climax in just 3 days. That is how long you have time. Use it wisely. Time to do what? To gut, scheme, and revel in the bloody remains of your rival contestants. It is a simple festival at its core. Do you mean I have to kill the other contestants? What you do and what you don't is entirely up to you, of course. Do you want to kill your fellow contestants? But enough about that. Let's proceed to the services I can provide. So, yeah, you can get perks here. So, this is our skill tree. And if you kill other contestants, you will get their soul. And what that does is you unlock other skill trees. So you get access to their abilities, which is actually pretty interesting. But the question is, can you do that? Like, some of them are genuinely nice people. World of Horror. I have a t-shirt. Well, this is it. A t-shirt for that game. But I never played the game. I just thought it looked cool. Poison tip, toxicology. I might... How do you win, by the way? Do you just need to survive as one character, or do you have to complete all their stories? No, there's no, like, completing, like, each of their stories. So, you can play as anyone, it doesn't matter. Well, it changes a few things, but you can win or get, like, one of the endings as everybody. I think there's, like, 3 endings, if I remember right. There's different ways to get those endings, of course. Yeah. But again, this is the kind of game where most likely you will not figure out a lot of things on your own. You might need to, like, look at tips, guides, the Wikipedia, whatever. Or you might, you know, give it a try, see how far you can make it without a guide. I think I tried to do that. I don't think I think I had to resort to, you know, just using, like, a guide. But it's still a pretty addicting game. First ending doesn't need kills, second ending does not need kills. I see. Olivia is one of the nicest, or at least it's the only one I know. Okay, you know what's funny about Olivia, folks? This wheelchair girl I'm playing? Well, first of all, if you play as anybody else and you talk to her, again, just like Sleeper said, she seems like genuinely probably the nicest person on the train. But if you're playing as her, there's something very interesting. If you equip a gun... I think any kind of gun, it says something like, this is your first time wielding a gun, but it feels strangely right at home, or something along those lines. Or like, it stirs something within you. It's like, okay. What are you trying to say about Olivia? Goddamn. I did play the first one, yes. But I didn't play it for long. I played this one and I loved it. We don't have a gun we can equip as her, unfortunately. I would have shown you guys, but... yeah. Is the logic ending the one where, like, a merge happens? If so, I think that's the one that I got, if I'm not mistaken. This is Fear and Hunger 2. Very hard game. And very explicit. We had to, like, censor the game ourselves. Feel like there's no reason to play the first if you played the second. Well, let's say you started with the second one. Like, you know about the first one, but you didn't look too much into it. But then you find out the first one is, like, more medieval, and you love medieval stuff. You're probably gonna love it. For me, though, I think the more modern setting of this one is what hooked me into it. I did not die. No, we're still alive. This is day 2. Yes, Matthias, that's actually what the game says. Something like that. Okay, what was the plan again? Oh yeah, the shop is now open, so we can buy stuff. Hiya, bandage man. Welcome in my shop. The man appears to be holding something that resembles a baby. It looks like a doll on a closer look. Other than that, he doesn't seem that off-putting. What you gotta... What you gonna be? 52 shillings is all you got. A small gripe I have with this game is that you can only carry 99 shillings. And then a bunch of the other playthroughs that I had like 99 shillings at all times. So every time I get more, it's useless. Okay, can't go wrong with a blue vial. Another one. Maybe some cloth. Matches. Chalk. Maybe green herb. Let me get another chalk. And a vial. Yes, the mechanic lady died. Legitimately, what else can I do here? Like, the tunnels are a no-go. Okay, I'm gonna try something very risky. And I'm probably gonna die. But... I think you could make it to the city through, like, the forest? Oh. Oh, hey. Right, so... What do we need for the, What do we use the chalk for? Is it the basement? Yeah. The, rare sigil. Do we have that? I don't think we do. We have... let me check again. Almer, Fear and Hunger, and Venushka. We don't have rare. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. So yeah, for those who don't know, you can recruit the black goat. I never did it myself, though. Mushroom. I guess her wheelchair is compact that she can just deploy it whenever. We will never know her ways. Alright. Geth, I don't think you can go anywhere in the forest here, then. Actually, wait. Aren't the gates open at day 2? Let me check. No. Oh, wait. The bolt... Forgot about the bolt cutters, dude. There we go. Oh, shit. Okay. Wheelchair up. Marco! Oh, shit. No. Marco. You hear distant laughing. It sounds cold and devoid of life. Uh-oh. So, one thing that I know can happen here. I forget what are the conditions, but he can come across Marco here. Facing off against, you know, the soldier dude we saw earlier? Yeah, you basically run into them, like, at a confrontation. You can defuse the situation, or I think you can just fight the soldier. Like, it's up to you. I don't know if you can make them both walk away, though. Because when I played, I would just kill the soldier, because he's an asshole anyway, but, yeah. 3 shillings, duct tape, and a combat jacket. Man, feels bad. To get here before day 2, I see. Remember you dying to a mine in this place? Yeah, not surprised. The air stands still. Everything feels eerily peaceful. The cash register seems untouched despite all the chaos in the town. 10 shillings. Gimme, gimme. Bottles of gin, wine, and vodka. On a closer look, most of the bottles look empty and are just there for show. Glass shards. Someone has recently emptied their refrigerator. There's something in the bottom shelf, though. White vial. I'll take it. Ooh. Wine. Sick. How many glass vials do I have? 1 more. I think we're doing fine on... Yeah, we got this, we got that. And a wine vial. Moldy bread. 2 shillings. Rotten meat. Egg. Sure. Moldy bread. Paprika. Gasoline. Lucky coin. Okay. Egg. A lot of food items. Wheat flour. Scrap metal. Scrap metal. Saw blade. Scrap metal. Okay. Oh yeah, we can craft these. Three matches. Pep pills. Bear trap. Distant laughing again. Beer. Oh, I just noticed the Bella's there. No. Bro. God damn. This game is so messed up, bro. God damn. Why'd you have to... Oh, fuck. So in the city, you have police officers, those things roaming around. They're pretty annoying to kill. I actually don't know if I can beat one. Fuck. We might have to do it anyway, so... The police officer seems determined to catch you for justice and order. Ow. Ow. Oh my god. Bro. Taking these on solo is so rough. Unless, like, you have 2 turns in a row, which we don't. Fuck, do I risk it? No, please! Oh! Come on. It's over, guys. Can't you just run away? Not really. They block your way, like, if you escape. Well, fellas, that's a GG. God damn. This game is rough, dude. But it, like, somehow it's still really fun. I don't know. I think it just has this big, like, discovery element to it, which keeps it fresh. Who introduced Bro to Peak? I don't remember. Was it Resource? Or... I don't know. I was actually thinking of possibly ending the stream here, because, you know, I did mention to you guys that it is a busy day for me, unfortunately, and... yeah. But it seems like a lot of you enjoyed the stream, so I might do this one again. Like, we have more people here than I thought there would be, so... yeah. Some of you were also, like, surprisingly engaged. Aside from the rampant RNG... knowledge is quite literally power. Yes, absolutely. The more you know, the easier time you'll have. But yeah, this was fun. Well, you know, given the reception today, I might do more of this, and we'll see how it goes later. Curious about the game now? I got you guys. I know you guys also tuned in for, like, Dead by Daylight. So I'm gonna try to do more of that. But anyway, I'm glad you guys had a good time. I will, you know, call it here. You guys take care, stay safe, and stay healthy. I will see you all very soon tomorrow with more stuff. Bye-bye now, guys. Take care.